up with too many ideas before I start the streams. But first, a couple of things here too. Hopefully, those of you watching, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you should hopefully notice a pretty major difference in the audio quality because I have a little microphone that's over here. Tap, tap. You should hear that. Should be way better than what I've been using. And then Facebook, it should be no different. All right, so with that, what I was starting to say is that I pulled up Ableton and was getting things installed on it, and I was having a little bit of fun in the sample manager, which I hadn't messed around with in a bit. The ADSR sample manager, I was messing around in there, and everything that I was doing, it's like I wanted to turn into songs. So I think I'm going to start there. But everything I was doing, it's like, oh man, like I shouldn't be starting to work on this before the stream. So we'll come back to that. This is what we're going to be using. But first of all, let's have InspireBot tell me what my prompt's going to be. Comprehend multi-resistant bacteria. Create hearts and minds. Create hearts and minds. All right. That is definitely random, as some of these are more random than others. I think we'll work with it. Don't know what the song's going to be called yet, but we will save it. And I'm going to try to find a way to save this image, like put this image in the chat perhaps. I don't know if there's a way I can do that or not. I can try. Comment with sticker. No, I don't think I can. Outside of like uploading it to like a service or something, perhaps. But I will go into here. This is all of the fun stuff ahead of time, as usual. This is what I'm working with. That's what I get to work with this time. Is once again, comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. All right. Let's see what we can do with that. And in the meantime, I need to go into my YouTube and start that chat up as well. Yeah, see, it sounds like I was W. Yeah, there you go. That does sound better, doesn't it? All right, let's go with pop-out chat. Cool, got that pulled up. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now I got both of the chats hooked up. That should be good. Stream should be good. Let's pull up that sample manager like I was messing with here and see if there's anything that immediately comes to mind. So a lot of these things that I'm messing with right now are loops, where if I just press the note, but I can move it, and then fun things potentially happen. Now, one of them I was messing with ahead of time, I think, was this one. That's about as far as I got earlier. I'm like, no, I'm going to stop now, because yeah, I like that. So let's try that. Although I want to have kind of a backbeat to work with, though, too, before I do that too much. Let's go into something different for drums this time, though. Let's go into complete control. And I know that there are some ones I can use in here, like Battery is one of them, that there's a lot of fun stuff. Hey, I like that. It's called the For Life kit. Yeah, I can roll with that. Although, where's my... fun. Let's do that. That's fun. So let's go back to that. That's going to be really fun. I think I'm going to go back to the drums and tidy it up. I was going to do that offbeat thing, but considering what I'm using for a sample, I don't think that works all that well if I do that. So we're going to keep it a little more straight. I like changing that up just a bit. You find a bass note that works, bass style that works here. Now I've been in complete control a lot though. Why don't we actually switch it up? I've been using that a lot. So let's use a different thing. Let's go with, in my plugins, I've got the one that's J-Bridge. You can bring up my old Cakewalk Sound Center stuff that way. If it still brings it up. So there's a bunch of basses in here. Huh. Exactly, that's the shirt I'm wearing. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? That might have been part of the reason I was kind of going with this style of vibe, actually. That's fine then. No big surprise. I love the sound of that, and it's called C64 bass. Big surprise that I love a sound called C64 bass. Little Commodore 64 vibe. Hey there, Bromberewski. Let's do that a little better, but I got the right idea. Glenn Cates, musical legend. I don't know about that, but appreciate it. Okay, so for our second one, for our second part here, I'm going to go back to that same sample. This, if I hold it down, well, first of all, it helps if you pick the right thing. But if I hold it down, I get this. Got a cool vibe. So let's go with, first of all, I'm going to pick that same drum beat just to kind of come up with where it goes from there. We know we have. So what do I want to go from there? I think that makes sense right there as the next one. So let's find out. So let's start with. I like that. So let's start with where it's. Okay, so the first time there. And once again with that side. We're going to change it up. The last note will be different. And I think that'll work well. I think that'll work very well. So let's do that. First time through, goes back to the F, but. Now let's make a bass line that will match that vibe. Oh, I like that. So it's. There we go. So be. Okay. That's a C. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Do it. You gotta do that. Oh, Oh wow, that has a bit of a different vibe if you let it ring out. Almost. Let's do better. Almost. Let's try it again. Yeah, I like that. I like that progression. And again, what I got to do here is select that this is the third section and try it again. Oops. Let's go crazy on the kicks. I think in order to make that twice as loud, I'm just going to copy these over. Yeah, I'm just going to duplicate what I've got going on there. That sounds so much better. It's not as faint now. Accidentally. Okay, so somehow I ended up deleting the thing that I did, so let's redo that real quick. See if I can remember that, what I did. No, wasn't that fast. Maybe what I need to do is just a bunch of undos here. Bring it back. Before I added the second MIDI, it should be still there, maybe. Oh, yeah, we don't want to undo those. Let's redo that slot recording. There we go. It's back. So glad I didn't lose that. There we go. Way better. That sounds nice. I know I slipped up and hit the wrong note on that second time. Yeah, I can see the bad note, so I'll just delete it. Since I can, because technology. Section 2. Basic, but I like where it's gone. Yeah, that's really nice, actually. Well, I wasn't anticipating that, but I like it. So let's go into amplitude and get some. I'm going to go with a clean tone amp like that. Because that's just, I think, just the tone of the guitar coming through. Wow, we're getting some feedback. Let's not go quite that crazy. Oh, it's because the microphone. Microphone's causing that. Turn the mic down. Maybe. Mic all the way down? No, wrong one. Mic's that one. Alright, there you go. That was why. Alright, so now that means I got the wrong one too. It should be coming through this one instead, not the 2. Delete. And pop it on the correct one. The one that's going into port 1, not port 2. Let's go with a clean tone amp of some sort. About the Silver 12. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's hear what that sounds like. different tones just to see, like, make sure. Hopefully. A little bit of reverb there. Yeah, I kind of like that too, though. That's the problem, is I'm going to like a lot of these. American Vintage D. Yeah, there's my winner. I'm going to do that. American Vintage D. So this would be guitar 1. And let's... first part. Do that, a little bit of a vibe there. Very simple by itself. But I need that to be not only a clean tone, but a clean playing here. Maybe a little more full chords in this section. Try that. Kind of do the arpeggio thing on this one, and I kind of like that. A little sloppy, but a little lackadaisical. I don't know if I can do better though. Like, most of that's really good. Right? Yeah, that right there is sloppy enough that it's going to bother me. All right, let's redo it. Okay. So you got that. Let's go to favorites here. And then Blue Ballad I use a lot, but there's a good reason for that. So we want that's almost. That may be too far, actually. sounds pretty good. I'm going to try to do the same thing lower on the keyboard. Yeah. And it sounds way better with it than without it, to my ear at least. So back to the blue ballad. All right, let's do that for the first part. Yeah, that's nice, but I gotta play it a little better than that. First time. That's fun, but that's not what I'm looking for. I like it a lot, but it's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, that might be fun. First one. I like that a lot. So the first one will be. Okay, that's, I think, what I want. Let's try that again where it's... And then it's the A here. No. It's a G. Okay. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's try that. fits nice. 2, 3. What's the third one then? That's going to be interesting. Very close, but almost. That's even cooler. That's the second one. clearly. Let's try again. That is actually exactly what I wanted to play. So let's do it. Let's see if you hit the right chords.
There's a lot though.
So close. Let's do it again though. Handful of keys. Nope. One chord ahead. One chord ahead there, and that's a bad thing in this case. So I left a note out the first time, but in a way that may add depth to it. The first time I don't hit the note, and the second time I do. That time I don't hit it. Like the first time I hit, and the second time I hit, you get that A flat in there the second time only, and I kind of like that. Resistant. Let's do that. Resist. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. So now I need an intro. Hey, Derek. This is coming together really cool, too. Oh, you might appreciate my shirt, sir. It's backwards, but yes, it is. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. All right. So. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's go to the drums. Yeah, thanks. No, I saw it was on like a Facebook Marketplace thing, and I'm like, I've got to have that. So I accidentally triggered that. That's the beginning. What I want to do here is a new thing with it, though, and it's... Yeah, let's not do that. So we want first bit here. This is the intro of the song, I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm going to take that and paste it and see what that sounds like with two of them playing it. It's a little kind of off. Let's re-hit those kicks. Because I think this is okay. Okay, that's good. So, we'll just do a little better with this now. Yes. Okay, that's a lot better. And then we'll hit the bass notes. Okay. All right, let's try it again. C, D, E, G, E. Pardon. C, D, E, G, C. Cool. Ooh, and it'd be fun if I come in with a keyboard thing that just does a single chord. So that. Let's try that. Oh, helps if you hit the right chord. Let's do that again. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that is really cool, actually. But I'm thinking that I also need a similar ending chord here. So yeah, that'll be, if I can hit that. Alright, so that'll be its own little thing on this track here. So that'll be the last chord. Okay. And we'll just hit a single kick for that. And we'll have the bass come in and do the same thing. Making these decisions in the moment, just... Yeah, that's going to sound really nice for the last note. Okay. Yeah, that's my ending. I think I have all of the pieces I need now. All right. right, so now I need to structure it. I believe part 1 is the verse. I believe part 2 is the bridge. I believe part 3 is the chorus. So, let's find out together. So, I'm going to hit record. Intro first. Intro. And I think the ending is going to be the intro plus the ending, just the last chord. Verse here. So that's going to serve as the intro. Vocals will start here. And then the bridge starts here, I guess. Right into the chorus. Really like how this is coming together. And back to the verse here. That's nice. And back to the bridge. Once again. I think this one I may make it a double chorus. Cut out the drums and bring back the drums with. Cut out the drums like. Bring them back again like. Back to the intro. And then that ending chord. Yeah. There it is. Hey, Brassbit. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right. And yeah, it comes out to about a 3.5 minute song. Awesome. And I'm calling it Resistant based on the ridiculousness that is the image that I'll show you here. Because my songs are coming from Inspirobot this year. My prompts are coming from the website inspirobot.me, where it takes a random image and a random phrase, and a lot of times the phrases don't make sense. The image normally does not make sense with the image either. It's luck when it turns out that it actually makes any semblance of sense. So my Twitch and YouTube people will see it already, but I'm going to show it for the Facebook people here too. And it says, comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. That's what I have to work with on this. And with that in mind, I got to write some lyrics that are going to go around that theme. Comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. I've already got kind of some places where I can go with that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to save. I'm going to export everything. This time, I'm actually going to remember that it's 88, not miles per hour, but beats per minute. This will be the one evening thus far that I will have remembered what the beats per minute is going into the other software. And it's mostly because it is such an iconic number in, at least in cinema history. I'm going to be going back to the future with this, apparently. But once that's exported, then I can go ahead and start writing some lyrics and singing some vocals, and I think this one will be done. I'm ahead of schedule compared to where I have been. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to look at what the... it feels like this one's coming together quicker. I don't know that it is for sure, but it kind of feels like it. So, we'll see. We shall see. It is rendering the audio right now, though. I do need to break out the lyric book regardless. Write down, be ready to write down some lyrics. It's going to be really, really fun, I think. There's metaphorically speaking, yesterday's song. And resistant. All right, so let's go with that. Here we go. 88. I remembered this time. That is, again, that's a first for me not to have to go back into the software to get my beats per minute. My beats per minute never been the same. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 6 parts, and I'm moving them all into Adobe Audition now. All right. So let's go with the first bit. There will be, that appears to be my drums, and yeah, that's my weird sound. This would be my bass. This is... yeah, we'll go with that. And then guitar on the bottom. All right. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so first was drums. Second is bass. Third is sample 1. And it's also sample 1B, or yeah, sample 1A, sample 1B. They're literally the same thing. I put them in there twice just to double the volume, because as it sat, it was too quiet. Guitar 1. Boom. All right, so now, yeah, I really like how this is coming together. Now I just got to make sure I don't screw it up with bad lyrics. Yeah, once it hits 88 miles per hour, we are going to see some serious stuff. Exactly. Easy BPM to remember for any Back to the Future band. Exactly. Great Scott! Great Scott. It's not going to be the first lyric, but... and looking at that, comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. Now mainly, the main thing I need to kind of figure out now is make markings on here as to how many lyrics I need to write, like how much of a section here. And I kind of have the right idea. I just, depending on how many words I choose to write, because I could make this very verbose, or I could sing it slowly over it, which there's a lot of ways you can go with that, with the melody. you could keep it like, well, I'll even show an example of it. A verbose thing might be like, that's gonna be a lot more lyrics if I choose to do that. Or do not as many lyrics there. So, probably meet in the middle on that. There's no lyrics here. So it comes down to also how much I write in there. I will give myself either 4 lines or 8 lines of space for the verse. So that's all intro as far as I'm concerned. I come in here. This is the 4th line, and then the 5th line, and the 6th line. So I'm going to give myself 8 lines of space for the verse, anticipating that that should fill what I need. And then bridge right here, 2nd line of the bridge. Then there's the 3rd, the 4th line. And then the chorus goes. I think I have 4 lines for the chorus. Maybe 8 though. I give myself the extra space. I can write smaller. Write bigger. So I'll give the 8 lines for the chorus. And then it'll be a repeat bridge and chorus ordeal. Ooh, I like that. And I've discovered with doing this quickly that a lot of what's going to happen is I'll have the music playing. There will be one piece that's going to hit, and I'm like, oh, I have a bridge. And if I do, I'll start recording the vocal right away. Instead of trying to write all of the lyrics, it's like if you've got a part, put that part down. And I think that has sped up my songwriting process a lot by doing it that way. Brassbit asking, do you want to lean into the laid-back pace of the music but drawn out lyrics or make it a brighter song by being verbose? Both approaches sound like they would work with this framework. A good problem to have. Choice is good. And that's exactly. Choice is good until it isn't. Because a lot of this is option paralysis otherwise. There's so many choices that it becomes hard to choose one. And I think where I get things done is I commit. I pick a choice and I pick a choice and I stick with it. I say, this is what I'm going to do. And you make the decision. It's all about making the decision about what happens next. And because otherwise it's like, oh, but it could be cool if I did this. Oh, or it could be cool if I did this. Or it would be cool if I did this. It's like, you've got to just do this. I've made a decision. This is what I'm doing. And I'm moving on to the next part. For better or worse. In order to do this in a quick thing like with Jamuary, you just gotta jump in and do it. And it's kind of a nice problem to have as well. It's like, you don't have the luxury of dilly-dallying. I think the bridge is gonna come first, though. Feels like it on this one. Some changes simply some changes simply won't work. What is the word I'm looking for? I've got it on the tip of my tongue. What is the word that I'm looking for? Okay, bridge is about half written. Okay. Some changes. Okay, that's a little different, but I'm going to stick with it. I like it. If they're brought on too quickly. Some changes simply won't work. If they're brought on too quickly, it's done over time. Two lines away. 2 lines away. Oh, Brasbet with a heck of a update here, but let's see. Multi-resistant bacteria are a self-created problem. The problem starts with a quick fix, general antibiotics that once resisted become an even bigger problem, creating an arms race between even more complex attempts at a fix and the bump on the new mutated strains. It's a vicious cycle, but surely the next solution will be the one to make everything right again. Now, it's very interesting because the thing that I'm remembering, and I'm not trying to even get into politics style stuff to where I, like, you know, half the viewers are going to tune out at that point. Love them or hate them, there was a WTF podcast interview with President Obama that I thought was really well done, where it's clear that the questions had not been presented ahead of time and he was putting actual genuine thought into the answers and had brilliant answers on the spot. And it was specifically talking about changes that have to happen not too quickly. Like it's the steering of a ship. If you try to steer the ship too quickly, it'll capsize. So the idea is that if you know where it is that you want to go, like you have a point in the distance of where you're wanting to go, the way to get there is incremental change. Just to where it's slowly. And I'm thinking specifically of things that, I mean, like those are the changes that stick, is where it's gradual and you don't try to rock the boat too quick, basically. And I love that train of thought. So that is where my bridge is coming right now, is remembering back to that moment. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. So. There we go. Bridge. Okay, so the music's got to go away so the vocal doesn't bleed into it too much there. Oh, you know what? Helps if you put the right headphones on. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I getting no sound? Because it's the wrong headphones. Don't you dare. Facebook was threatening to go away there for a moment. Okay. Vocal 1. What am I hearing? Oh, I know exactly what I'm hearing. Guitar cable is plugged in, and it was given a problem. All right. Oh, we need to still name this, don't we? Resistant. Boom. Vocal 2. And it's vocal 1, but... Oh, I can't hear myself because it's turned down. All right. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. That sounds nice, but I just gotta get this right. Lost video, web device, unavailable in black. Oh no! You know what? I probably did that to myself here, though. Let's thank you for letting me know, Brassbit. We're gonna adjust that. I think it's because I was messing with wires in the same vicinity. Now I should be back. All right. Thank you for that. Here we go. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah. Yeah. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then it needs to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah. changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I think maybe from the very first time. There are times when I'm doing a song and you want to have it to where you hit it with the extra harmonies like later in the song. I think on this one, from the very first bridge, I think I want that low harmony there. So, we're going to sing it. And I want to... yep, everything looks good there. Just need to probably go with the backing vocal template. Go 75% to the left channel, and let's sing the next part. It's going to be the same thing I just sang, but it's going to be a lower harmony vocal. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah. Sounds decent, I think. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. So I will do the high harmony. There'll be a high harmony that I'll do with it that will come in the second bridge. I won't have it the first time, but the second time it'll come in. That's where that's kind of meeting in the middle. The low vocal will be there both times. The high will not. The high will kick in specifically on the second bridge. It introduces something, like as the song goes, you're introducing new things to make it like interesting to the ear. All right, so let's go. One thing I love about this is I can see by looking at the visual of this, like, okay, it looks different. The audio looks different in this spot. Like the visual representation of it looks different. So I can tell that that's where the bridge starts because it looks different than the rest of the song. And that could be a handy cue. So with that in mind, let's redo that. Well, just sing the bridge again. I'm not going to copy paste. I could, but I like singing it a little different each time sometimes. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. There you go. Like, I heard one minor difference that I did for sure that it'll sound cool. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. All right. So let's do the high harmony here. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah, it's getting harder to do that as I age, but some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. That should sound really cool by themselves too. Let's just isolate the vocals. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah, that sounds nice. All right, with the music. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. Okay, so that's the bridge. I need to... Either the verse or the chorus is going to come next here. I've got to figure out where I'm going to go from the piece of the song that I've defined now. So I'm ambiguous with that, but I know what I have in mind. And I'm going to see how I can get where I want to be. Let's find out. Play it once through. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Oh yeah, resistance. I think, okay, I've got 8 lines here. I think that the last 2 of that will be resistant. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time. 'Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Yeah. Getting somewhere. Yes. Okay, that's going to be really nice if I can knock this chorus out, because all I'll need is the verses. There is no break section to worry about. So there's just the chorus, which is about half done. like one line now. I think we got it. Oh, all right. Here we go. We got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Okay. I think I'm going to do a low vocal with that. Go maintain control by being resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. All right, so let's do that. Let's do a I'm going to do, for the choruses, Squeeze is one of the bands that's known for it, but specifically where it's a low vocal that's singing the same thing, like an octave lower. I think it's going to sound cool in the chorus. Got a long way to go, maintain control and being resistant. Yeah, it sounds really cool. You'll hear it in a moment, but that is 1B for bass, I guess. All right. Got a long, we're gonna do let's do it. How? Long way to go. I need a little more lead-in time than that. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Like, I'm also thinking in terms of resistance, like flame resistant clothing, stuff like that, so you're not catching fire. That's one example. That sounds like this, by the way. Long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Okay, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to do the low vocal, the low harmony, but I'm going to do it only in spots. And we'll build up to where the last chorus is, it'll be like the whole thing. Oop, helps when you record over the correct thing here. All right, here we go. By being resistant, resistant. We're staying resistant, resistant. A long way to go, maintain control by being resistant, resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant, resistant. And like, it's funny because again, the lyrical content is kind of at odds with the laid back. Resistant. not exactly. If you were to read the lyrics, this is not the vibe you would think would match it. But I kind of like that about it, in fact. All right, so here we go. So let's do that with the... Gotta sing the chorus again. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. Do the same thing, low vocal. Here we go. We've got, whoop, helps when you hit the right first note. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. I don't like how I was pronouncing that. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Okay. We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Okay, that's where we're going to go with the low harmony now. Long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying... That's close. There's a couple of choices there that I've got to make as far as whether I'm going to go high or low with the harmony on this, and it gives different feels. Long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. Okay, we want to get that high harmony in there, and there we go. Long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. Okay, and I think that's going to be again where I don't do the whole thing. The first time I don't do the whole thing, but then the last one come in with all of it. Resistant. 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 We've got a long way to go, maintain control by being resistant. No. No. Don't like it. Try it again. by being resistant. By being resistant. By being resistant. Resistant. We're staying resistant. Resistant. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. All right. Got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. It's really almost like also resilient, but that's not what the word said. I think resilience is even more. But yeah, comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. But that especially create hearts and minds is where I was going with this. If you want things to change for the better, it can't just be my team versus your team. You gotta change hearts and minds to see what's right, or agree on what's right. Sometimes they're not gonna, but you find that common ground the best you can. I'm definitely getting in danger of going a little philosophical here, but I think it's going to lend itself well to this song. Yep, keep this exactly the same. Now I need verses. And then I think, ooh. Some changes simply won't work. It might be like my team versus your team. May have been hitting on something close to what I'm wanting to do in the verses with that. Some changes simply won't work if So not a lot of words in the verses, but I think this is gonna serve it well. Although I think I accidentally wrote the second verse first. So this is going to be one of them where the second one I'm writing is actually the first. So close. And again, this whole part is just going to be intro. Already going to be tongue-in-cheek with my second verse, like self-deprecating. But some changes simply won't work. I need like 2 more lines, and I think this whole song's done. Okay. Like I say, the whole second verse is going to be... I'll do the first verse, second verse. Yeah, I wrote the second verse first. But definitely going to be a little self-deprecating on verse 2. So let's see how this works. Need to back up just a little bit to give myself time. My team versus your team. That's the mentality. Destroy one another. Constantly battling. Okay, I can do a little better than that, but that's the first verse. My team versus your team. That's the mentality. Destroy one another. Constantly battling. Okay, there we go. That I like. So, I got all philosophical, right? Here's where I'm self-deprecating. Here's where I get to peel back just a bit. Let's see if I can sing it though. Oh, where do I even come in? Need to know where my cue is to come back in. Am I out of my depth here? Maybe, quite possibly. Not gonna solve things with dime store philosophy. I have the fucking answers. Am I out of my depth here? Maybe, quite possibly. But I think that was also the last thing I needed to record. Write. We're going to do some harmonies. Out of my depth here. Maybe, quite possibly. Not gonna solve things with dime store philosophy. Out of my depth here. Maybe, quite possibly. Yeah, let's do high harmony starting with verse 2 here. Maybe, quite possibly. Maybe, quite possibly. Yeah. Maybe, quite possibly. Yeah, quite possibly. I like better. Maybe, quite possibly. Solve things. I'm going to do solve things. That will work, I think. Solve things with dime store philosophy. Not gonna solve things with dime store philosophy. There you go. That is everything. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. That is the entire song, but now I just need to mix it down, master it, and call it good, and it's been Joe, and I'm spilling soda everywhere. Awesome. That's a first. First for this year. I'm clumsy, and that is often something that happens. It's just a first for this year, that's all. So this is where I need to have napkins nearby, and I, thankfully, anticipated that this year, because I've got them handy. Please stand by. I don't think I've hit anything too hard with my liquids. And I don't think I'm going to put a solo or anything over this either. I'm just going to let the music ride. I should have known better than to put my soda where I had it. This one's going to be almost record time for this year, though. My team versus your team. That's the mentality. No, I hate that that's how we are. But I know that it's also really necessary in a lot of cases when the differences are life and death to some people. That's where you can't meet in the middle on it. If you wanted to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. Sounds pretty evenly mixed. Maintain control by being resistant. That's nice. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. I like it. I like it. Out of my depth here. Maybe poking fun at the self.
Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly.
Armchair quarterbacking. That's what I'm doing.
Cause if you want it to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant.
Yep, there it is. Completed song. Woo! All right. And I think that is a good enough sounding mix to my ears, too, that all I really need to do now is mix it down and master it, call it good. So let's do that. Let's file, let's save, let's edit, let's mix down. Not exactly record time, but not far off, I gotta say. 9:13. I've been at this a little over 2 hours. 2 hours, 14 minutes. I'm going to say it's because of Brassbit and Derek Emilian. That is why. Derek and Brassbit, you are why I finished this song that quick. That's why. Although I can tell one of the things that I do need to do is drop that down a little bit because that is a little hot on that part of the mix. So let's do another mix down here real quick. We will edit, we will mix down to file, and we will output in stereo. I do think that there is something to it where if I know that I have an audience, even just a small audience, it's like, oh, better show and prove. Better bring it. So thank you. Yes. I really do like how this turned out, too. Yeah, you're both awesome. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. Save. I mean, I think it tied in nicely with, again, when your image is this and it's comprehend multi-resistant bacteria, create hearts and minds. I especially liked that create hearts and minds. It really did bring that answer about things being incremental, because that's how any good lasting change happens. It's not like winning one over on the other person. It's like helping them to see your point of view and to actually okay, you know what, on a good faith argument and everything, especially where it's like, okay, you know what, you have changed my mind on this, I now see it your way. There's so many things that can never, where that middle ground can never be met, or where, it's things in general. There are many, many topics like that where, as people, we're not going to agree on everything. So the best that you can do is to hope to go a little more towards sanity, fairness. Yeah. That kind of thing. Resistant. And here's the mastering. I do wonder if the reason that it's been freaking out is because I've got... Yeah, it's going to the UMC driver. Can I go to the ASIO for all? Will it allow that? If I play it? Okay, it's not playing. For some reason, I cannot get the ASIO for all to play nice. I do not know why. Let's try the primary sound driver and see. There's the Behringer. Try this one. No. Oh, it's just very delayed. Let's go back to ASIO. And then there's ASIO for all. Left channel, virtual cable. See, there's all this virtual cable thing, and I think that's part of my problem. Panel. There we go. It came up. It came up. This is good. This is good. All right. I would love it if it actually worked the way that it's supposed to. Oh my goodness! I think this is going to work really nice. It exports. And it's not doing the crackling awfulness. Oh my goodness, I think that fixed it. All right. And we're gonna do an upload. Oh, still did the crackle, but not too bad. Okay, I spoke too soon, clearly. Every time I'm opening a new thing. Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. It changed nothing. Lose. Good day, sir.
Constantly battling. Some changes simply won't work if they're brought
Sounds good, though.
too quickly. It's done over time.
I hate that it does this during playback right now.
'Cause if you want
Really?
to stick, then you need to win over the
Maybe it's the buffer size that's the problem. HD engine, how about that? That is worse. Maybe more? More? Hey, that could be my winner. Just play with things until they work. It's great plan there, sometimes. Sometimes it is, actually. It's... he's about to say, hey, it's sounding better. And as soon as I do... You know what? Close you out. I've already got it to where it's doing what it's supposed to anyway. It's fine. I'm going to play it, but I'll play it from a different source. Historically, I could just play it right from the mastering software, and it would be fine. But that is clearly not how it's going to work now. So we're going to have to go back into this, pull up the mastered version of it, and play it here. As I am getting stuff done, which is to say I am uploading it to Bandcamp, amongst other things. Resistant. Update. New album. And we got it here. There's the song.
My team versus your team.
Boom.
That's the mentality.
Boom. Tough acting tonight.
Destroy one another. Constantly battling.
Yeah.
Some changes simply won't work if
I love that chord structure right there. That moment is really fun.
it's done over time. 'Cause if you wanted to stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind.
Yeah.
We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. Am I out of my depth here?
Yes, you are out of your depth.
Maybe, quite possibly.
No, definitely.
Not gonna solve things with dinosaur
armchair quarterbacking.
Some changes simply won't work if they're brought on too quickly. It's done over time.
Yelling at my TV, expecting that it'll get any different result.
To stick, then you need to win over the heart and the mind. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant.
It's a good, decent hook.
And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant. We've got a long way to go. Maintain control by being resistant. Resistant. And we gotta be strong when things go wrong. We're staying resistant. Resistant.
And there it is. Song done. 2 hours, 20 minutes. 2 hours, 24 minutes. That'll work. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Brassbit, Derek, thanks for keeping me company. Out we go. And close it out. And close it out. Close this out.